Good day guys, today let's do beautiful appam. Appam will be done without yeast, a very simple way. I will use 2 cups of idli rice. Okay, idli rice is normal rice what you use at home to make your dosas etc. Okay, other cup is here, and then I will use urad dal. Okay, urad dal will be that much, okay, into this one, and I'll soak it for all day. And in the evening at say around 6 o'clock, I will add 1 cup of grated coconut, 1 cup of the same cooked rice, and then I will grind it to a good consistency and keep it for fermentation overnight, and next day in the morning we will have beautiful appam fried for you. Okay, the trick of the urad dal is to give the flair for the beautiful appam on the skirting of the appam. So you see, very simple. Idli rice 2 cups, that one just to remind you, 2 cups, and this one almost a cup, somewhere here, you can't go too much, somewhere here is fine. And then we will add some water and we will soak it for the whole day. You can add a little bit of salt if you need now, or better to do it lighter. Let me add a bit of water. Okay, you can add as much as water you want, but you need to strain the water before you grind. Okay, you can't have a lot of water and make it thin. It has to be as thick as possible in a very good consistency. Now we will close the top and keep it to rest and talk about it in the evening after 7 hours. So this urad dal is basically black lentil. Okay, it normally has a black cover, and when it's polished, that's what happens to it. Okay, just for your information, these are all the different dals, but I just want to give you some information of urad dal.
Need half a coconut for the upper, so I've got a coconut. Let me now try to drain the water. There you go. Strain the water from the coconut first.
So that's half of my coconut. So I'm going to use this thing. I don't have a coconut scrape, unfortunately. I'm going to scrape this off and then cut into small cubes and keep it ready for my mixie. All right. Voila. So finally I managed to, scrape all the brown skin of the coconut, and it's very thin. So I think I would, I managed to even do this one. So we'll probably have all this together. We'll make 1 cup. So I need to achieve to have 1 cup of grated coconut or chopped coconut, and then 1 cup of cooked rice to mix with the soaked rice and urad dal, and then I can grind all together. So I chopped all the coconut and I made sure that I got approximately a cup of coconut. Okay, so that is the goal. In fact, it will be a little bit more because it's not grated. Doesn't matter, a little bit more the merrier. Coconut is always good, it's tasty, and this one is fresh, and it will definitely be much more better than having desiccated coconut. So I believe that fresh coconut is good. Desiccated coconut is all right, but preferably fresh coconut is very nice to make lovely appam. Okay, so let's try. Let's see. I'm now cooking my rice so that I have a cup of rice, and then I will mix everything together into a nice lovely consistent paste. So my soaking of the 2 cups of idli rice is over. Okay, it's almost 7 hours now, and that urad dal, which was just little less than half a cup. Okay, so we'll drain the water. It's good to keep a little bit of water, fine, doesn't matter. Okay, need some water, and then I will add the chopped coconut. Okay, it's around a cup. Actually it should be grated coconut. Unfortunately I don't have a grater here, so that's it. And then I have a cup of cooked rice. This is normal rice. It can be the same rice, doesn't matter, but it has to be cooked rice. We'll mix all this together and then put it in the mixie and make a nice consistent batter. So we'll mix it very well, and then we'll put 2 teaspoons of salt, okay, all around. Then we'll mix it very well. Okay, I think that should be sufficient. Yeah. Okay, mix well, and then we will start grinding in the mixer. Okay, so take it in the mixer like that. Okay, that much is good, yeah. And we will grind. Okay, all right. I'll grind and then let you know. You can add some water, but be careful. Don't add too much. It should not be very runny. The batter can't be. After grinding, you pour it nicely into a nice dish for resting for an entire night, and in the morning it'll be ready. Hopefully you get fermented. Please make sure you keep it in a warm place. 1 teaspoon of sugar. Lovely sugar. And keep stirring it. And make sure the consistency is like that, not too runny. It has to be a bit thicker. Okay. So my batter is ready. I'm going to cover it with a nice plate, and then I will put a nice cloth around it, and we will keep it till tomorrow. Okay, and I will keep it in a nice warm place. Okay, very warm place. And we have left it there to rest in the oven. Of course, the oven is not working, so we'll keep it there so it can be in a nice warm place. Good morning. So next day, I removed the batter from the place I had stored it. It's 5 a.m. in the morning, and looks like it's risen. Okay, so the batter is now looking good. It's risen, I think so. Yeah, it is become higher than the level I put it yesterday. So around 10 hours. Okay, so it's nice if it's in a warmer place. Okay, now let's fry and see how we go with this beautiful appam. So you need to place a nice kind of a pan like this. Okay, it's like a small wok. Okay, and not a big one. And then use an onion. Yeah, this is what my mother taught me. That's how she used to cook her, fry her dosas, etc. Using this, beautiful onion. It gives you a good flavor too, right? And keep it on a high flame for some time, and then you can reduce it, and you have to play with the fire. It's important to nicely oil all the areas of the pan around. So, not necessary to keep the dough, the batter in the center. No big deal. Okay, you see, and just go all around as much as you can. There you go. Simple, crispy, beautiful appa. Don't worry that this shouldn't be, not necessarily gooey. It can be plain because the flavor is all over. The most important is this crispiness, alright? Now you see, this one is done. So if for some reason you have problem in the ends, then you apply like this, oil like this, yeah? So the ends will open up, okay? The skirt. And now my appa is ready, and time for me to take this beauty out. Okay, it's a bit tricky, but I can tell you, it's a bit tricky, but the result is appa. Cheers guys, enjoy this lovely appa with some beautiful chicken curry. And we go this way. And we go this way. So we make the flower appa, and we leave some in the center. Okay, ain't it? Does it look good? Does it look good? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let it now fry well. Okay, and keep watching, low flame, low medium flame. Don't forget one more tip. So in the morning when you get the batter ready, you have to stir well, or else your appa will be papa. Okay, so make sure it is stirred so that all the batter becomes one consistent batter and not gooey. Okay, so keep this in mind, or else your appa will become papa. Once you know it is getting fried in the end, you can open and then keep watching till you feel it is ready to be lifted up. Okay, and now I think it's ready to be lifted up, so let me do my magic. There you go, the beautiful star appa is tricky star appa is ready, guys. Beautiful. Enjoy this lovely star appa like a cross. Lovely, delicious, tasty. Enjoy. One more for you guys for the morning breaky. It's always good to have appa with the egg. Ha, voila. Beautiful egg inside the appa. Just chuck a little bit of pepper, okay, not too much. It should be crushed, okay. Mine is Sidapur, fortunately, and I've got little salt, okay. And we will close, let it cook. Appa with egg this time, all right. So my beautiful egg appam, it's ready now, and we will now plate it up. Beautiful, 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 okay. It's going to be nice and crispy, okay. And the beautiful egg appa is ready for you guys. So today's morning breakfast training is this one, the beautiful, lovely egg appa. Cheers, guys, and have a lovely, lovely, lovely day. So here are the appas, but to be very honest, the egg appa was introduced to me by my mother. So I remember how she used to make these egg appas and keep us happy. So this entire video is dedicated to my mother. One more trick, if you want your appa to be nice and sweet because you want to have it for your breakfast, you are most likely to use sugar. Like you can use sugar, you know. Just put sugar, but after. Don't put the sugar in before. Otherwise there's going to be some kind of a sugary taste. So you have an option here. You put lovely sugar and then you have a sugary appa, okay. There you go. Lovely to have with some lovely honey, ghee, put an egg, good for breakfast. The same appa, you don't put sugar, you can use it and eat it with a beautiful chicken curry, okay. Lovely chicken curry, lamb curry, even pork, no problem. The beautiful appa is ready now and served, guys. This one is special. This is the egg appa. Beautiful and delicious. Cheers, guys. Enjoy. And that's what happens when you do it perfectly. You can see the gooiness here in the egg yolk and you know the appa around. Voila. Perfect. Beautiful egg appa. Cheers, guys.